Okay, morning everybody. Just stepping in here. Hope you're all well. Hope you had a nice weekend. And a nice bank holiday weekend. The weather's been lovely. Just checking in here. We're all going. Tune in. Okay, we're all good. Okay. So yeah, I hope you've had a lovely bank holiday weekend. I've had a nice little break myself. The weather's been amazing. There's a big new moon on Friday, so a big sort of moon of transition. And yeah, happy tune in. It's Wednesday, isn't it? So let's just start with some circulating circles. Just move this back a bit, there we go. Circulating in the hips. You can have crossed legs, you can sit on a cushion, however you feel comfortable. You can even sort of sit back on your knees. Everyone's got a different body, different positions that we feel better in. So it's just opening up those hips, and then we'll just go to one side. Let's just stretch those arms up. A bit wonky, aren't I? Let's go this way. Breathing in. Breathing out, down to one side. Just pop your hand on the floor. Get your elbow down. Stretch. Don't push it too much. Just comfortable. Really trying to open up this area right from the hip all the way up so you've got a nice line. This is again all the sides of the side of the spleen and the stomach. Circulating, you can circulate the wrists like this, all the channels. Opening up. Just bring to the other side. You can move a little bit more forwards, feeling it down that lower back, bringing it to the side. Just wherever you feel that you need that stretch, just enjoy it. Take a deep breath. Oh, yes. Let's do another one, shall we? One on each side. One on the other side. Okay, good. Coming up, let's do this neck. And up the arms. Stretching behind the neck. Try not to clench up like this at all. So you're just opening up this space. Remember that space between the head and the heart. So your first chakra in the body is the heart. We've got the throat, which kind of is that gateway between the mind and the body. This is what the morning tune-ins, for me, is the intention of these tune-ins is to help you just tune into your morning body so that you flow for the day in peace, in an open, guided way. So just trying to open up, pulling those elbows back to get that stretch in the shoulders and the shoulder blades. Using the breath work as I'm talking. And the intention of the breath work is to feed the body with chi. This is actually why we eat, is to stimulate energy in the body. But we can do exactly the same thing with breath work. And then just to tip to one side, get that stretch slightly down the side, body in a different way than the full arm. And keep that heart open, so you can sort of gaze up if you wish. Your eyes closed, but to just stretch and then do the other side. And this stretch should be more in those shoulder blades, just to open it up in that armpit, open to the elbow, and opening the heart, which is follow your heart. Let's follow our hearts. And then to just tip down, using your hands as a slight weight without pushing, but as that weight just to open up those channels at the back of the neck. So first of all, like this, just in a straight line. And then just to use one hand as, again, just like a weight, so no pushing or forcing, just to have a little feel along one side of the neck. You'll find quite a few differences in one side of the body and the other. That's perfectly, I can say normal, don't like that word, but it's, we always have different things going on different sides of the body. There's different systems, there's different organs, there's the yin and the yang side of the body. You've got the heart slightly to one side, you've got the liver on one side, the spleen. So you've only got the kidneys and the lungs, which is 2 and 2. Okay, and you find a little stretch you can just hold. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed down, back is straight, and just a nice stretch. Let's get that oxygen going through the neck, and we do the other side. And the oxygen's flowing nicely along that channel of the neck. We can tune in properly. We can listen to the body. A bit like tuning your guitar, tuning those strings in the guitar. Make sure you play, your music plays properly. So I like that analogy. Use that again. I was thinking about that the other day, actually. There's 6 strings on the guitar, and we have 6 organ systems. And then the yin and yang pair we have 12. So yeah, tuning it all in, and you go down the neck of the guitar, you go down the neck of the body, and it tunes in. That's it, and then we just loosen, give them shoulders. So with this one, you're not clenching, but just allowing them, when they drop, so you feel that. Well, that's a good wake up. Okay. And then let's just start with some nice deep breathing. Let's do some holding breaths. Breathing in through the nose. You can bring these shoulders up to sort of allow that breath to come into the trunk. That's why I do that. So, and then I use the shoulders to go back. So I'm opening up my chest. And then hold. Breathing in. Breathing out. Sorry, missed that one. Sometimes you just miss that, if you didn't intend to do a sort of certain breath or you're not quite ready, that's fine. Just it's learning to listen. I wasn't ready then, so just learning to listen to that body. My body wants to relax a bit more. These morning tune-ins are just helping people to the intention to tune into their own body. You don't have to exactly follow me. There's different videos with different intentions on them, so you can use the one I'm doing live or use any of the others. And if you miss one of the breaths or stretches I'm doing, or you fancy suddenly doing a slightly different angle, that's just it's your body. That's the whole. I always teach people how to listen to their own guru, their own inner guru. Breathing in. So get that nice little heartbeat just pumping. These breaths that you hold, just to get that little surge of chi. And I often get quite stuck in the solar plexus, which is that next chakra down from the heart. And this is quite stuck. It struggles to, or they relate to each other, up and down. So when I hold my breath, my intention goes to actually just move my liver and stomach, because I know these hold quite a lot of stress, they hold quite a lot of suppressed emotions. So it's a good area to intend to move. And when that moves, you can really feel the pulsation of chi back into the body. I felt my throat chakra there open up. Let's just do another one. Hold for as long as you can. Remember that full breath, and your intention is to get all that oxygen into the trunk of your body. And it's sort of breaking open all those blocked organs. There's 12 organ systems. And then you've got like lymph system and hormone system. But there's the 12, like I said, 6 yin organs, yin, and 6 yang. And they can get quite stuck, so it's good in the morning to do after you sleep. And so when you're taking that in breath just and holding it, you imagine all that oxygen just really penetrating, is the word, into the organs, and then suddenly they kind of get this surge of energy. So hold that intention. Our mind's going to go to my solar plexus. If you want to join me, that's fine. Anywhere else you want to, let's use the body, because when this body is open, then we can really tune into that third eye and really get connection. to our inner body, our inner guru, our inner guidance. So breathing in. And just release, just breathe, relax through the nose, in and out through the nose. And hold your hands connected to the lungs, connected to the heart. So have the intention today of just asking for connection, to spirit, just asking that we can listen to any messages outside, listen to anything that's happening in our reality. We can understand what it all means. Just connecting down through our root chakra. If you're laying down, connect through the whole spine, connecting that nervous system to the nervous system of the Mother Earth, her roots, and asking for true connection there as well. So it's this free source of energy that we have every single moment of the day. We've got the energy of the planet, we've got the energy of the skies. It's yin and yang energy. We are part of nature. Just asking for guidance with our heart. How can we follow our heart? What's our true purpose? What do we have to work out? What's unresolved layers that's going on in our lives right now? There's lots of change going on. If you've made any changes in your life, well, we all have, but what things out there can you be grateful of? Time with your family, the skies are clear, lovely weather, there's a sense of peace, although there may be difficulties going on in some areas. If you're having difficulties in your home, these are just being brought up for you to process. They will pass. Everything flows. Just allow it to flow in and flow out. Everything is a frequency, including yourself. It's 70% water. focusing onto that third eye, you may start to see different colours. Nice green, or start to see sort of a purpley colour in that darkness that you're looking into as you tapping into the emotional body. And then I often just try and look at that little green light, and that's connection to the soul and the heart, so I can listen to my true voice, which is the purpose of my soul. What's it calling out for? I'm going to do some ohms just to send that vibration through. If you want to listen or join in, either way. Aum, aum, You can have a little wriggle. If you start, obviously, I can start to feel my legs and my knees. I'm going to stay still, just sit through it. But if you do and you need a little wriggle, absolutely just go for it. Again, this is your session. I'm just doing these to really motivate you and to just try and get everyone to tap in the morning. It really transforms your whole day. If you start, don't even look at your phone, just come straight and tap in. You have a drink. I've had my tea and had a wash and stuff. I just not looked at my phone or not tapped into anything like that. Just tap into yourself first. Tune into your own email system, which is the universe. That's the true one. Just try it a couple of days a week to start with. The first thing you do when you wake up, just come and do one of these. Either do the live or do one recorded, and just see how you feel. Tap into what you want to feel today, what you want to do. Whether there's difficult emotions coming up or if you're very excited. You're going to have some days of both, and that's absolutely, you can't have one without the other. It's polarity. So whatever you tap into is what your soul wants you to listen to. And when you're connected to your soul, I promise you, your days will flow a lot better. I'm not saying they're all going to be happy. That's not how life works. But you get to understand and have joy back in those days where you have little challenges and things. It's finding that joy in everything, or the understanding behind everything. The universe works with physics and in little messages. Everything that's happening in your world is your reality. You've created it. Everything is there for you to learn from. When you've worked through that one, it will pass and another layer will come. But try it. Just try a couple of mornings a week, coming up Sitting with yourself, lying down if it's more comfortable for you. Either way, it's half an hour, even if you want to do 15-20 minutes, just try and see how you feel. You may feel uncomfortable to start with, actually, because if you've got uncomfortable emotions and things that are unprocessed, they can come up. But your day will be at more peace because your soul will know, you'll feel more grounded, less sense of fear and panic, those vibrations that don't serve us, and the vibrations are not coming with us in this ascension that we're having. So to keep your body in health is to process anything that's unwanted, not coming with us in this evolutional period that we're having. We're evolving, we're getting lighter human beings, and the world does not want these lower frequencies anymore. It's a time to clear our bodies, to detox, to purge, to let go of the old stories we have, to process those energies and frequencies that we have trapped in our cells in our body, so we can learn to fly, we can learn to create, we can learn to be in joy in our hearts. Just sending yourself love. This is a self-love practice. Even if you don't feel very self-love, the meaning of love can be lost, with these words. We've had a lot of manipulation, and we can actually sort of lie and trick ourselves. So just listening, tuning in is an act of love to ourselves. Okay. I do this with my work, and it can be quite hard to start with, to send yourself love if you're not used to it. But the truth of love is listening to your soul, listening to your inner child, and understanding, listening to anything that your inner child wants you to hear, to reparent yourself, so that soul can come back and live its true purpose. Feeling that heart body. Got some lovely colours in my third eye, so I hope you have. Don't worry if you haven't either. Just feel that energy in the heart. Put our hands on our heart. We can send ourselves forgiveness to ourselves for any mistakes that we have made. And then we send that. We can only forgive others once we've forgiven ourselves. Okay, that might be difficult emotions that come up. This is how we can set ourselves all free. We can enjoy the planet once again. Okay, just open Alright. Oh, can't see my screen. Sorry, can't see. Just checking I'm still there. Yeah. Look at that, 8:30 on the dot. Okay, so, I'm just going to have a little stretch. Oh, gosh. Oh. Okay, so a big yawn. That's a big surge of oxygen when you're yawning, your brain waking up. So I'm going to go and do a little bit of combat, actually, now with my son. So some physical exercise is very good as well. It's very good to tap in. A lot of listening to yourself in the morning. So sending you a lot of love, gratitude. Have a beautiful day. Bye. Sorry, still